All right. I should have checked the hair before going live. Okay, well, there we go. I still think this doesn't look wonderful. I feel like the old streams looked better. How do I look? Am I clear? Anybody there? Hello. Just gonna let other people know that the stream has started. I figure if I start the stream, hold on, send now. Yeah, I figure if I start the stream at a reasonable time, maybe I'll. Yeah, the pictures look grainy, right? Right? Doesn't it look bad? Just there's just absolutely something wrong with this, I think. Yeah, I don't know. The earlier streams didn't look as bad. I don't know. Every time Google changes something around, it looks weird. Is this okay though? Can we still stream like this? Background looks a little messier than last time I was here. Yep. Well, that's not the fault of the webcam. That is the fault. That is human error. All right. All right. Who we got here? Who we got here? Okay. Yeah, you should still be able to see the games. I don't know. I got to figure that out. Why it looks grainier than it used to. Like it looks really good when I do my test thing, like when I'm testing the camera, but then as soon as it goes live, it gets all yuck. Have I tried using Twitch? No. But maybe I will someday. I gotta when I finally figure out all this stuff. Can GoldenEye 007 be played with a dual controller with both the standard controller and the N64 mouse? I don't know. Probably not. Doesn't sound like something they would do, but who knows? All right. Boo, happy Halloween, Vinnk. Thank you, Fabian. A little early, but that's fine. This is my costume. I've gone as a tired out salaryman. That's my costume. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, enjoy the hair while it lasts, I suppose. Okay. Finally edited a Japan Retro Direct unboxing video. It's on my hard drive for a month now. I decided to get that out of the way while waiting for the stream. Thank you. Oh yeah, Japan Retro Direct is my store. Maybe I'll put up a link to it. Thank you everyone who's purchased something from it. My gaming is dependent upon the sales that come from this store. There we go. So if you'd like to do something to support what I do here, buying something is cool because unlike supporting a Patreon or just PayPaling me some money, if you support me through this store, you also get a video game. I don't know. Sounds like a good deal to me. All right. Hey, Sean Orange is here. Hey, Sean Orange. My favorite Phantasy Star game. It's a very good series. So, I guess Phantasy Star 2, just because it was the first one I played. I played 1 after 2, which is a weird way to do it. And I didn't play 4 for quite a long time, but that one's fantastic. The one I've played the most, though, the one I put the most hours into is Phantasy Star Online. That is the one I put the most hours into. All right. All right, we got people. Hey, Daniel's here. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, what did I pick up that I thought you might like? This is a SD Gundam meets Galaxian game. It's a 2D shooter for Gundam. But I'm not going to list it yet because I have to stop feeding your habits. Tube Wave says, I recently picked up a Japanese Mega Drive. Do you have any recommendations for Japan-only platformers and action games that don't break the bar in Japan? And most of the good games got released in the West. And the ones that didn't, that are Japanese exclusive, are very expensive, almost without question. Let me think about it for a little while. I'm sure there's a couple that, but in general, if a game that is easy for English speakers to play that didn't get released outside of Japan, that was good, yeah, it's usually pretty expensive. That's unfortunately that applies to most systems, and that's very sad. All right, Fabian says, "Hey Vinnk, have you managed to play the Famicom prototypes that were never released to the public?" No, I've never played a prototype game of any sort. I would love to. If anybody would like to send me one, I shall play it. All right. So today we've got okay. So let's take a look. So on the Switch here, I've got the Genesis collection, so Mega Drive stuff. There's 50 games on there. Pretty much anything I'd want to play. I think that's easier than hooking up Mega Drive stuff. I got the Sega Saturn right here. I got the Dreamcast over here. So we can play lots of Sega stuff tonight. I'm waiting for a repo of SimCity NES to be available. That looks very impressive. Everyone should be playing Untitled Goose Game. I have heard so many good things about that. The bank is kind of broken for me right now, so I'm not buying anything for a while because I shouldn't until I get some of my backlog. I don't know. I'll probably buy. I was even considering buying it today, but I just have I played on the GameX before? I've seen one once. Adding more to the fun pot soon. Thank you, Colin. Colin, I will try to pick up your what was it? Turbo. What's it called? Turbo File. I'll try to pick up your Turbo File this weekend. Okay. You get to honk and scare children. Yeah, I've heard so many things about Untitled Goose Game. Yeah. Have you played Sydney Hunter and the Curse of the Mayan yet? You'd probably enjoy it. Really good retro-inspired platform. Again, that's one I've seen. I saw that when it was announced to be one of the launch titles of the Coleco Chameleon. Yeesh. The Nintendo Genesis collection has terrible input lag. Well, that's okay, because I'm terrible at video games, so I'll be fine. I recently finished Gunstar Heroes on that collection. Gunstar Heroes. Now, that's a game I have the actual cassette of. One of my favorites. Treasure made, I suppose. I mean, they're still around, but it's like a guy now. It's basically just an IP holding company now. But man, what a fantastic run of games. Vinnk, you ready to see the Joker movie? I don't know. I'm not even sure when it hits Japan, and there's no movie theater in my town, so probably not. If there was a movie theater in my town, maybe. Looks interesting, but for me to see a movie, I've got to go to the nearest big city. So we're looking at either like a 2-hour drive with tolls or a train ride, and the tickets are very expensive in Japan, and it's a whole day trip. It's to see a movie would cost me about $45. So it's got to be a really good one. Okay. Cassettes. Okay. Coleco Chameleon. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Yep. So are you used to carts being called cassettes now? Oh yeah. I got used to it. Got used to it pretty quick. But I mean, I mean, what's a cassette? I mean, we think of cassette being audio cassette, but I mean, it's cassette. It is a small case. I mean, so I mean, I guess it makes sense that anything like that. Yeah. Do they sell Marvel and DC comic books in Japan, Vinnk? Yes, but they're quite expensive and translated to Japanese. I see them at Village Vanguard Books. They're expensive and not very popular. Last movie, but the Marvel cinematic universe is incredibly popular here in Japan. Last movie I saw cost the family $77. Yeesh. Well, yeah, the family. I'm talking about just me. Anyway, Elizabeth. Hey, Elizabeth. Wonderful. Welcome. Can you actually stay today? Let's see. Hey, Vinnk, how's it going? So glad you're streaming SEGA games. I'm planning on picking up another Dreamcast controller so that my friend can finally play JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Capcom game. Nice. SEGA! Oh, I'm kind of losing my voice, I gotta say. It's been a long week. A lot of talking, a lot of singing. Of course, they're singing. Okay. I saw Joker last night. I enjoyed it. I want to see movies. I like movies. I want to see movies. But the problem with seeing movies is they're not video games. Okay. Do they sell manga in English in Japan? It's some of the larger cities and the larger bookstores. Yes, they do. Vinnk, you have an awesome voice. Thank you very much. I don't know. Like, when I hear my voice played back, I don't like it. Like when I watch the Famicom Dojo videos, I really, really don't like it. It sounds way more majestic in my head. Okay. You got ID'd twice and had a cop on patrol in the auditorium. Yeah, I hear. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing that America is at the point where if a new movie comes out and the villain seems cool, someone might get shot in a theater. I don't miss that. I don't miss that aspect of the United States. There's a lot of things I miss about the United States. Losing my voice, losing my hair. Wonder how long it'll be till you start losing your mind. Oh, too late for that. Anyway, are mangas being colored now in the internet? Are mangas being colored now in the internet? Colored now in the internet. I'm sorry. Can you restate that question? Yeah, because my voice echoes in my head. It sounds different. It sounds like a powerful, wonderful man, not this like whiny simpleton that I hear when I get it played back. Oh, look what I got, guys! Yay! Well, I'm happy about it. Back there. Gotta find a permanent home for it. Probably next to my Labyrinth Laserdisc. I just love the art on these things. Yep, I'm gonna rewatch it because I have not started the Netflix. Well, I take that back. I started the first like 15 minutes of the Netflix series, and then I'm like, this is pretty good, but I want to watch the original again first because it's been years since I watched it. And then I was looking, and I'm like, I don't own this on Laserdisc? How is that possible? So I immediately went out and got the Laserdisc because I'm crazy. All right. Oh, don't worry, Satoshi Matrix. You missed 0 games. Fabian says, Vinnk, are mangas now using digital inking instead of traditional black and white? Yes, a lot of them. I mean, some artists stick with the traditional stuff, but pretty much any new author is using digital to make manga. What are we playing tonight? We are playing Mega Drive or Saturn or Dreamcast. Those are the things I have ready to go. I've got for those who just came in, I've got the Genesis collection hooked up on the Switch. I've got the Saturn right here. I've got the Dreamcast over here, and Sega Tasan Shiro is right there to oversee and make sure nothing gets too crazy. Okay. Yeah, I've heard that the new series is. I mean, I watched a little bit of the new series, and I'm like, whoa. So yeah, I want to watch the original movie again, and probably going to do that with. Okay, anybody who's watched it recently, is it going to terrify my 7-year-old? Because I remember watching it at that age and thinking it was delightfully creepy, but I'm wondering if it's actually creepy. Has anybody watched it recently? Appropriate for a 7-year-old? Not the series. Well, maybe the series too, but the movie specifically. I have not watched it in many years. I remember loving it when I was about that age. Yes, it is the actual Cheesemeister. What's the thing under my Dreamcast? Super Famicom. I think the Saturn was problematic to program. The Saturn was problematic to program games for. Yeah, 3D games especially. Never seen Dark Crystal, Satoshi? You should watch Dark Crystal. I think the movie is on a US Netflix right now. Okay. Anyway, got so Genesis collection we got right there, and I pulled out a couple just kind of randomy Saturn games that I don't think I've streamed before, and there's a few of them that I haven't even played before. So that'll be interesting for me. But hold on, let's. Okay. Ernest Scared Stupid. That was a scary movie. Like, I think that was surprisingly very scary. Yeah, maybe not for the 7-year-old. I don't know. They liked Labyrinth, but Labyrinth is a lot lighter than Dark Crystal. Metal Slug shirt? Yep, I got my Metal Slug shirt on. Oosh. Okay. No, I don't have the karaoke module for the. Well, I do. It's mine. I mean, Sean's got it at his house right now, but that's mine. Watership Down. Yeah, Secret of Nim is another one that's a lot darker than I remembered. What vinyls made and re-released in limited quantities nowadays? Do you think some modern movies will get limited Laserdisc releases? No, they won't, because a Laserdisc requires a tremendous. It's a really complicated process to make a Laserdisc. It requires a clean room. And I don't think any of the equipment that made Laserdiscs is still in any functioning condition. Like the last plant that made Laserdiscs was in Wisconsin, 3M. The Imation plant. They made the last Laserdiscs in 2002. Or 2003. 2002, 2003. And what was the last Laserdisc printed? It was a small run of Dragon's Lair Laserdiscs for arcade operators as replacement copies. Neat little bit of trivia there. All right. Oh, man. Yeah, Ernest Scared Stupid was funny, but, man, it's way creepier than I thought it would be. My younger brother went with me, and I was okay for it, but he was 3 years younger than me, and he was terrified for days after that. You were 8 years old in 2002. I was 22 years old. Wow. All right. Vetrix always reminds me of Mark from Classic Game Room. Okay. Anyway, let's get to those games. So I thought we'd play some things. Ready to Rumble Boxing, which is the first Dreamcast game I ever saw demoed at a GameStop, which I thought at the time looked pretty good. Let's see. I don't know if I've done this on stream before, but I've got Ikuruga. So, I don't know. That's a great game. I cannot recall. I mean, I don't even... it's one of the Dreamcast launch titles. Pen Trilycion? Triathlon? I suppose it's supposed to be triathlon, but whatever. I've got Hello Kitty Lovely Fruit Park. Hello Kitty Lovely Fruit Park. That's important. Did I get the Mega Drive Mini? I did not. Not yet. Well, I don't. I need money. I hope to get one. I hope to get one. All right. I got Crazy Taxi 2. Now this is interesting because as a fan of Crazy Taxi 2, Crazy Taxi, you'd think I would have played Crazy Taxi 2, but I didn't. And I don't know if I've ever played it. But I got a copy recently and might want to try that. And because I've always got someone in the stream who wants to see a wrestling game, I got a wrestling game I haven't played. Token Retsuden 4. Not Token, sorry. Tokon. Tokon Retsuden 4. All right. So those are the Dreamcast ones. All right. Okay, and some Saturn stuff. I got a puzzle game called Monster Slider, which kind of goes with our Halloween theme. I've got Emmett, a English language visual novel that comes complete with English learning questions. I've got Virtual Volleyball, which looks terrible, just terrible. The graphics look, I mean, they even like try to render it really nice for the cover, and it still looks terrible. Street Racer, which has an angry bunny on the cover. Angry bunny. Okay, I've got the Phantasy Star Collection for Saturn. Not sure how interesting it would be to put on a Japanese role-playing game, but there's some kind of neat special features on there. For all you X-Japan fans, I've got X-Japan Visual Shock 001. And apparently this is Saturn's, Jung Rhythm is Saturn's Parappa the Rappa. Okay, what do you want to watch? Let us vote. What do you want to see? Okay. Let's see what people have been saying. Mario the Hat says, yeah. Not very specific. Shenmue is releasing soon. Are you planning on streaming Shenmue 1 and 2? Maybe. Those are long games, though. Maybe. I would, I was planning to replay them before 3 anyway, so maybe that would be a good chance. Yeah. I think. Okay, Emmett. A lot of people saying Emmett. Okay. Emmett. Oh, the yeah is from that. Okay, Emmett. Okay, we're doing Emmett then. Okay. Let me switch the inputs. Okay, now before we go into Emmett, I gotta talk a little bit about it because it's one of the coolest things ever in the history of ever. So, okay, Emmett was released as 3 games on the Super Famicom. Well, Super Famicom, 3DO, PlayStation, and Saturn. And on obviously, here, let me get the Saturn version out. So on the Saturn version, it's your standard CD case. It's a visual novel, sound novel. Oh, it's only 1 CD? Was it only 1 CD? It is only 1 CD. Okay, anyway. Sorry, I'm getting confused because the Super Famicom version is 2 CDs. Wait, what? The Super Famicom version is 2 CDs? But what do you mean, Vinnk? Now, anybody who's been watching my stream a few times know what I mean, but it's because the Super Famicom cartridge came with a weird device. So there's the 2 CDs. A weird device to hook up to your CD player to play the audio from a stereo in conjunction with what's going on the screen. Very, very interesting. And the it's called the Voicer-Kun is the name of the apparati. But anyway, so anyway, yeah. So you would hook this thing up to you'd point to your stereo, and you could have a fully voiced video game. They made the first 3 Emmett games like this, and they made an Angelique game that was fully voiced. And other than that, the technology wasn't really used. But yeah, Voice Raccoon. So anyway, these are expensive and hard to come by. But I just love that they were like they tried to do something like that, a fully voiced game on the Super Famicom with this. And yeah, it's basically like a universal remote for your CD player. What company did this? This is Koei before they became part of Tecmo. Anyway, there were 3 games in the series, and each of them was released in a. I should prepare for these things before. What's the problem with high shelves? There's the second one. I got the third one around here somewhere too, but it's basically the same. And each one, I don't know if you could buy one that was a standalone without the voice module thing. I've seen the cartridges loose, but I don't think they do much without that. Yep, and I used to have 2 copies of the first one, but I sold one to Colin. All right, but anyway, I have it. I don't have the PlayStation one, but I have the games also on Saturn and 3DO. Those are the ones I've played them on, and Standing on Chair Stream, yes. So anyway, they're all essentially the same. I find the Super Nintendo one really impressive just because of how they managed to do it, but the game is pretty much the same on any platform, except the Super Famicom version has less loading time. So it might actually be the best version, despite the fact that you have to go through a whole lot of hoops to get it to work. Anyway, that's enough opening. Let's play this one because this one's way easier to set up. Okay, I'm gonna play the Saturn one because I don't even have a CD player at this point. Okay, so anyway, Emmett. You guys are going to have to help me with this. I don't know how good my English is. Actually, I think I have 2 copies of this first one on Saturn. So if anybody's looking for this, if you like what you see, let me know. I might have a spare one. Now loading. Please wait. Yeah, I know. I need a new battery. I bought one actually last week, but I cannot figure out where to put it. Anyway. Yeah, it's the same team that did the Angelique series. It's got good music. Can everyone hear it okay? And no, James, I couldn't use the Saturn as the CD player for the Super Famicom version because it has no remote. The Voice Raccoon operates you need something that would have a remote receiver. Yeah, I know. It starts a lot like Chrono Trigger. Yeah. I think this game was made earlier than Chrono Trigger, though. Let's see. 95. Wasn't Chrono Trigger 96? Chrono Trigger is a total ripoff of Emmett. It's really impressive when you see this from the Super Famicom because it's the exact same sound, but it shouldn't be coming from something like that. Sorry. It's really... Let me see if I can reduce the glare at all. Let's see. Wow, wow. if I can. There we go. That looks a little better. Okay, should we just start, or you like this song? Okay, let's give this a start. But yeah, the music's quite good. Emmett. Oh, it's got clocks. Emmett. What a mystery. What could that mean? Would a PS2 work, assuming you had the remote? Probably. Actually, PS2 would probably work if you really want to be very convoluted. Yes. Okay. Anyway, let's get started. Well, I mean, you know what? Emmett, maybe that's connected to. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to want to do, hold on, let me try to get as close to looking. Okay, now the first thing I'm going to want to do is go into the options menu, and I am going to set our menus to, hold on, oops. Oh, okay, I'll set our menus to English, and that's gonna help, because now we have full English menus. Yay! And BGM, I want to keep that on. Interval, that's audio stereo. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so anyway, yep. Yeah, so the game will now be in English. By game, of course, I mean, well, yeah, I'll show you. So basically, you can go right to the ending if you want. It's more of a set of interactive lessons than it is a game. It's told in a visual novel style, but well, here let's start. Let's start with A Strange Old Man. Let me turn the volume a little bit. It's a little hard to hear. I can put on subtitles if you want. So if you want, I can put on English subtitles right there. I can change the language from English to Japanese. I can change the subtitle from English to Japanese. I'm going to... do you want subtitles on? Would that help, guys? Or should I leave them off and you try to understand the English? What would you like? So theoretically, I guess you could use it as Japanese learning software too. Subs on for the comedy. Okay. We'll turn the subs on. Okay, here, let's start.
Excuse me. Excuse me, miss?
Are you speaking to me?
Lily is just a 17-year-old high school girl, and the man looks over 60. She cannot believe an old man like him would speak to her so politely. May I ask you something, miss? What's the date today? What month and what year are we in? May I ask?
Lily would expect to be asked the time, but not the date, the month, nor the year. He looks calm and not suspicious.
He looks calm and not suspicious. I like that a lot.
It's Wednesday, October 5th, 1994.
Before Chrono Trigger was released.
I see. Thank you. It's 1994, isn't it? May I ask you one more thing?
Oh, please don't ask her anything.
He spoke so slowly that the light had already changed to green. But she cannot leave him without answering his question.
Do you know if there was once a watchmakers around here?
Watchmakers? Gee, I don't know. I wonder when. I've never seen one before.
Oh, you haven't. I thought someone about your age might know.
What does that even mean? I thought someone about your age might have known.
Sure, it was somewhere in this neighborhood.
Again, super impressive if you're watching this on the Super Famicom.
Lily watches him walk away, talking to himself. Meanwhile, the lights have changed back to red.
And Yuri has to wait again.
Ha! Wah,
Oh,
wah,
right.
wah, wah.
Why does he ask a young girl like me about the past?
Oh, you don't want to know, Yuri.
It should be the other way around. Well, some people are strange.
Emmett.
Back in surprise and finds the same old man right behind her, looking into her eyes. Quickly, she turns and runs across the street. But she keeps hearing the echo of his words. Emmett.
Bum, bum, bum. Ironically, she ducks into a watchmaker's shop. All right, now we could go to the next part of the story, or we could go and do the exercise. Now, comprehension checkup. Guess what's going to happen next? So let's try the comprehension checkup. Let's see if you guys are paying attention to the story. Okay, so let's do the first question here.
What did the old man ask first?
The date. The time. The name.
Okay, what did he ask first? The date, the name, the time? Sorry, I forgot what they were saying. It was the time, but wait. Oh, it was the date. It was the date. Oh my goodness. I'm so confused now. All right. Fine.
What did he ask next?
Okay.
About a food shop.
About a food shop.
About a bookstore.
About a bookstore.
About a watchmaker's.
About a watchmaker's. Okay, which one? Which one? He asked her for a date. No. That was just the implication. Yeah.
What did he say in a whispering voice?
That's
Emmett.
so creepy.
Excuse me. Echo.
Oh, all of those are creepy. He just came up to her and in a whispering voice said, Echo. Echo. It was Emmett, right? Is that correct? Yeah. Look at me paying attention and all. All right. But anyway, yeah, so this would work. Again, you can see kind of how the tracks would be set up and how this would work on the Super Famicom as well. Okay, so guess what's going to happen? A character will ask you some questions about the story. Click the answer that seems to be the closest to your opinion. The character will make a comment on your opinion. Okay, so let's guess what's going to happen next.
I met an old gentleman. Why do you think that gentleman spoke to me so politely?
Because you look like someone from a noble family. Because he always speaks to people politely. Because he respected you.
All right, well, it's clearly not C, because I don't think he has any respect for her. Yeah, let's go with A. When he invited her into his car, he explained that it's bigger on the inside. Nice, nice.
From a noble family?
From a noble family,
Do
right?
I look like some kind of princess?
Do I look like some
He
kind of
whispered
princess?
a strange word
Okay.
to me. Emmett. What do you think Emmett is?
A girl's name. A password. The name of a place.
So what do you think it is? Do you think it's a girl's name, a password, or the name of a place? D, he wants to wear your skin as a suit. Oh, yeah, it's definitely a girl's name. Emmett is definitely a girl's name.
Possible. But isn't Emmett a strange name for a girl?
So
He was
really, it's
looking for a
possible.
watchmaker's, which I've never heard of. What do you think the watchmakers the old man was looking for will turn out to be?
The
Oh,
office of a secret agent. A space station. Your parents' old house.
is it too? Too soon to make an Epstein joke. Let's see. Oh, I forgot what I wasn't listening. B.
Maybe it'll take me to another world. Anyway, he wanted to find the watchmakers. Why do you think the old man was looking for the watchmakers?
Because he wanted to buy a watch. Because he was looking for someone at the watchmakers. Because he forgot something at the watchmakers.
I think he forgot something at the watchmakers.
It must have been something very important, for he was very serious.
This is actually
He was
kind of
a very
interesting
strange
as an
man.
English tool.
What do you think the old man is?
A detective.
A pervert.
A doctor. A man who came from the future.
I'm going to go with man who came from the future.
Well, that would explain the space station.
What space station? What? What is that foreshadowing? That would explain the space station? Ugh. Okay, should we go on? Are you guys bored of this, or should we do the next chapter? I think we can skip the conversation practice. Should we go on? We said space. He did say space station? Oh, guys, I guess I wasn't listening. Okay, let's do the next one. Again, this loading screen wouldn't be on the Super Famicom version. You'd be able to play it right away. Of course, setting it up probably takes half an hour the first time you want to play it. Oh, watchmakers. Okay, let's go.
Oh, watchmakers? Near the crossing?
You grew up around here, Mom. Do you know about it?
The Tanakas usually have dinner at 6. Tonight, it is a little late, as Hushko, Yuri's mother, has been out.
More rice, please. Why don't you buy a clock at the shopping center near the station?
Jerk.
Not that I want to buy one. Kazuo, you ate 2 hamburgers already.
Eat your hamburgers,
Yuri
Apollo.
doesn't eat much, because like any other girl of her age, she is watching TV.
Like any other girl of her age.
Yes, there was.
It was a watchmaker's handed down over generations. My grandmother often went there to have her clock fixed. She used to take me along with her.
She often went there to have her clock fixed? How often did she?
Somewhere near
Whatever.
the bookstore.
That's where it was.
It closed many years ago.
Many years.
Oh, but I wanted to hang out
That
there like all
strange old man lived
17-year-olds
around here
do.
that long ago?
The telephone in the hall rings.
I'll get it.
She knows that most calls at night are from her friends. She rushes through the living room for the telephone.
Eat your hamburgers, Apollo. All right. Do we need to do the exercises, or should we just keep going? She wanted to see time fly. Ooh. She's been out drinking. Yes. All right. Let's just move on. I want to see where this story goes. But yeah, it's a cool English tool, and the booklet that comes with it has the full transcript in English of all the dialogue, so you could follow along. And certain words are highlighted, and there's a glossary in the back. So it was made to be an English language tool, and I think it's very, very cool in that way. All right, let's start.
Hello?
There's a PlayStation version as well, yes.
This is Ozawa Yoko. May I speak to Yuri? Yoko, it's me, Yuri. Oh, it's you, Yuri. You and your mom sound a lot alike on the phone.
Yoko was one of Yuri's classmates.
Yes, and Mom has a very sweet voice, too. How's your cold? Are you feeling better? Much better, thanks. I'm going to school tomorrow. How far did you get in English? I'll get my notebook.
And that call to
Yuri
Australia
runs
cost
upstairs
thousands
into
of
her room
dollars.
And opens her school bag. Just as she is taking out her English notebook, a small piece of paper slips out of her bag. She picks it up and reads it, feeling puzzled. There was a message.
If you know anything about Emmett, help me. I'm in trouble. Could I see you again? Maybe tomorrow.
Creepy.
It must be from that old man. He must have written it quickly and put it in my bag.
Yeah.
What in the world is Emmett? Why does he think I know something about it? Whoops, the phone.
She remembers that Yoko is waiting on the phone. She rushes out of her room, downstairs, and to the phone.
She broke up the Beatles.
Sorry
Nice.
it took so long.
After telling Yoko about the English lesson, Yuri also tells her about the old man she met earlier that day.
Huh.
He was so handsome. You may. Oh, yuck. Oh, yuck. They're making those jokes.
You know what this Emmett is all about? Never heard of it. Just forget about it. I know. It's no good getting involved with a stranger anyway. Guess what? Mr. Takano fainted at school today.
What?
Hello? I'm home.
Just then, Hajime,
Oh, he looked so defeated.
I've been trying to call you from the train station. It started to rain, so I wanted someone to bring me an umbrella. You've been on the phone long enough.
Why do I talk like
I'm
this?
sorry, Dad.
poor father is soaked from head to toe and looks angry.
We should probably do the exercises this time.
Who phoned Yuri?
A friend of Yuri's. A friend of Kazuo's.
A friend of John
The old
Lennon's.
man.
Yeah. I know who phoned Yuri. Yeah.
Who was absent from school on that day?
Yoko. Yuri.
Ringo.
Kazuo.
Yeah.
What happened to Mr. Takano at school?
He wrote Emmett on a piece of paper. He fainted with anemia. He phoned Yuri.
Whoa, anemia. That was not mentioned in the dialogue. But I'm going to assume that's it. It's so funny. He's anemic.
Why didn't Yuri's father get his call through?
Because he's a
Because
sad
the telephone
shell
was
of a
out
man.
of order. Because the line was busy all the time. Because he didn't have small change.
Because he didn't have small change. The line was busy. Because he's a hollow shell of a man. He killed his classmates. Because it was 1994. No cell phones. So I have a friend named Tate. Wow. All right. So anyway, let's guess what's going to happen. Nah, that's fine. Let's practice some. Oh, we didn't do the conversation practice. Let's do one of these. Rehearsal.
Good evening.
Oh, you're supposed to speak along with
This
it.
is Ozawa Yoko. May
May I speak to Yuri?
Yoko, it's me, Yuri.
Oh, and you're supposed to say it back. Okay, let's not. Okay. You guys want to keep going? What do you think? All right. Yoko tate. Sorry. Yeah, and Yoko tate, horizontal and vertical. Yes, I'm sure she does. Okay. So I didn't even get that. What time is it there in Japan? It is about 12:30 at night. Okay. Okay, we'll do another one. Yeah, if you guys want to change to something else, we can. A Man Grown Younger. Benjamin Button. I would be interested in getting this game series on PS1. Sure, I'll look into it. There's another series of Learn English games on the PS1 as well from Koei that are, I believe, vampire based. So we can talk about that later, though.
Emmett. Yuri is surprised to hear that familiar voice at the same crossing as before.
She's at that crossing a lot.
I thought it was you. Do you remember about a month ago you met a man?
Don't trust this man.
Yes, he asked me about a watchmaker's near here. But he was...
Good.
Yeah, he was
I'm glad
good.
you remember it. Can I talk to you again? I have something to tell you.
What?
It had already been a month since she met the old man, so she had almost forgotten about him.
Well, it's Saturday and I'm going home a little early, so got nothing to do.
Oh, you got lots to lose. You have a lot to lose.
Sort of a trick.
What? No, I do not like this. I don't like where this story is going. Oh my goodness. Should we stop? Oh man. Oh dear. Oh, anyway, can I talk to you again? He's already talking to you. That is very true. I like how she's like, well, he's attractive, so I've got nothing to lose. Oh, this is not a good primer for young children. Okay, let's move on. Well, as long as he's attractive, it shouldn't be a problem. Coffee shop. Coffee Oasis.
They go into a coffee shop overlooking the crossing.
May I help you? Iced tea, please.
I like how they try to put as many conversation things as possible. Telephone English, restaurant English.
Well, tell me what this Emmett is all about.
Have you ever been to a Turkish bath? Yeah.
You see, you look just like someone I know from my country. So I thought you might know something about us.
What?
That's why I said that to you.
Yuri likes his voice.
Oh no.
Strangely, she feels as if she had seen him and heard his voice somewhere before.
Oh, I don't know if I like where
Was
this
the
is
man who
going.
spoke to me at the crossing your father?
No, it was me.
Boom, boom, boom.
You must have been in disguise.
Yeah, that's the first.
Did a good job.
No, I wasn't in disguise. I have simply grown older.
Same man? The old man I saw sure looks like this guy. But this guy must be 20 or 30 years younger.
I'm from another world.
So still 30 or 40 then.
And
Okay.
that world of mine and this world are connected by several hidden tunnels.
What?
But the tunnel I came through to this world is gone. And I can't get back to my world. Then I remembered hearing that there used to be a watchmaker's around here. And in the basement of that shop, there's an old tunnel.
Of course.
I have to find that shop. Otherwise I will die in this world.
The man is serious, but Yuri finds it impossible to believe his story.
Okay, well, at least that's good.
He was about 60 years old. You're about 30, aren't you?
And my type.
That's correct.
I'm also your type.
I mean correct in this world. Here, I grow 1 year older every day.
So wait.
A year older every day?
Exactly, but only in reverse.
It is Benjamin Button.
In our world, time goes in the other direction. So our growing old means becoming young.
Boom, boom, boom.
You mean you were a 60-year-old child, and now, after just 1 month, you're a 30-year-old adult?
That's right. In our world, a person like you is actually old and respected.
Come back and see me in 13
I'm
days.
respected? How ridiculous.
I've never been respected.
Don't be silly. I've had enough. This is for tea. Excuse me.
A drink with jam and bread.
Then she rushes out of the coffee shop and walks slowly down the street.
Can time go in the other direction? Getting a year younger each day?
This makes me very upset.
Come on. He's got to be joking.
A college boy passing by looks back at her in surprise.
Ooh, I kind of want to know how the college boy is going to figure into this. All right. Call the police. Call the police. Rushes out of the shop, then walks slowly. There's no way he'll catch up with her. Yep. Got 5 frames a second going on here, maybe less. All right. Should we keep going? I mean, I do have other games. New game? Yeah. Okay. But anyway, that's Emmett. And Emmett is super neat. Then Biff pulled out the almanac out of the trash can and follows. Nice. But anyway, that is Emmett. A very unique little gem on the Saturn. And Emmett, of course, is time backwards. There's sorry, spoilers. All right. All right. I want to see Panzer Dragoon 2 in action. Sure. Let's do some Panzer. Panzer Dragooning. Where did I put it? Just a minute. Whoosh. I pulled them both out earlier for this stream. Which of course means I've lost them in the meantime. Just a second. Oh, things. Yeah, you can admire my t-shirt whilst I look around. Here we go. Okay, so Panzer Dragoon. Okay, so I got the first Panzer Dragoon here, and the second one, and Panzer Dragoon Saga. So, got any 18 plus Saturn games, of which there are surprisingly many? I got a couple. They're all pretty bad. No Tifo Lockhart cosplay today, Vinnk? No, not today. But let's see how it goes. See how the stream goes. All right. Okay, so you wanted to see 2? Was that? Okay, I can put in 2. Which ones? I have Yakyuken Special. I got a couple of the Super Real Mahjong games. I have Virtual Cameraman. I have something else. Something by Yanomon. I don't know what it was. And some other, like Dear Friends Mahjong or something like that. Yeah. There are 18 plus Saturn games. A lot. There's a lot of them, yes. Saturn isn't the PCFX? No. The PCX only had a few adult games. The Saturn had tons. Okay. Okay, so let's try Panzer Dragoon 2. Yeah. But yeah, the Saturn had tons and tons of adult games. Yeah. On what platform am I thinking of that was like 75% adult games? Oh, you're thinking of the PCFX, the what people thought about it. But no, I mean, I guess it had a pretty large proportion of its games because there was only like 80 games out for the system, and 8 of them were 18 plus, so that's 10%. So more than the Saturn, more than probably any other platform. But no, it's just that's just hyperbole. I don't think there's any system that had a higher percentage than. Yeah. Yeah, it's a myth. It's just a myth. I mean, the Saturn had tons and tons of anime games, but most of them were all ages. Might not need it to be quite as loud now. Wasn't the PCFX on the same CPU as the Virtual Boy? Something weird like that. The CG looks really dated right now, but when it came out, it was pretty impressive. I hope this one gets remade too, like the first one's being remade on the Switch. Really good game. Okay. So the dialogue in this game isn't Japanese or English, it's Panzer speak. Oh no, okay. Yeah, Satoshi, just a second.
Luxemia, Korean proverb. Mr. Bronze Face. Tistalat. Basca Face.
Buka, Luxemia Ganem. Yokia, Hans.
Luxemia Ganem. Qu'est-ce vous s'agit da, Givativo. After the details, it's lyrics. Carlota, Basca, to Ducati. That they escaped. No animals even.
Dialis mecánica. Universal mouse.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get to the game. So there are ground sections of Panzer Dragoon 2, which I think are kind of neat. It's the homing laser a bit. Again, very impressive for the Saturn. See around corners. Okay. Now that's my homing laser, basically. So I can lock onto things. It's very important to use. I can look around the corners with the trigger buttons. There's a lot of blow-upable objects. If I missed him, I can hit him from the back. Yep. Oh. Yeah, it's actually quite impressive, the graphics. No, I don't mean destructible. I mean blow-upable. Yeah, I guess I mean destructible.
Play Lupita. Eutis en Alpiro Yukiana. Yukiana's Medri for Imperial. Get the target.
Yeah, there's a great deal of cutscenes for a shooter, but didn't the development team get worked to death? A lot of them did die young. This game has a lot more variety than the original Panzer Dragoon. You know what game plays a lot like this? Rez. It's been a long time since I've played Panzer Dragoon 2. Forgot how great it is. They've never remade this one, though. But anyway, that is Panzer Dragoon 2. All right, let me read some comments. When you've been in Japan too long, you start forgetting your English. Yep. Okay. Sorry, to answer Satoshi Matrix's earlier question, there are two different levels of 18+ games. There are Yellow Label, which basically is not so bad. This would be the equivalent of the Zero D. This is a racing game that has bikini girls in it. It's not. Oh, it's one of the few games that uses the video card. Actually, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, this one allowed. This one had like a video CD. If you put the add-on card in the back of the Saturn. So this is it's 18+, and this would be equivalent to the Zero D, I guess. And the Zero Z is these red label games. This one's called Haunted Casino, and these games are very much adults only. And actually, during the later years of the Saturn, they discontinued making these type of games at all. They were not allowed to be made. I can't show you the back cover of this game. Okay, anyway, yeah, but that's the difference between the two. So basically, Saturn had your green labels, which were for anybody. Games like Resident Evil or really violent games had kind of a different type of warning label that was 18+. It didn't necessarily mean nudity or anything like that, because what was that? The Shinobi game had a yellow label. But yeah, the red label games, yeah, they were the bad ones. Yep. Bikini girls aren't unstreamable. I guess not. But could I hold my thumb over the offending image? Sure. Hold on. All right. There we go. But yeah, Haunted Casino. It's a Myst-like game that also has casino games. It's very strange. Yeah. Hello, Adrian. Picked a strange time to come in. Yes. It's kind of like a Myst game. It's got, yeah, gambling elements. It's very strange. Double down. But anyway, I can definitely do the Wang on Dead Heat game at some point on stream. Yeah, you're right. It's probably not unstreamable. However, I was gonna do a stream using video CD, doing games with the video CD card. So this one and Lunar MPEG version and stuff like that. I'd rather save it for another stream. But yeah, I could show that one. Do I think the Sega Mega Drive Mini? Yes. I think I will. But yeah, I just need to have some additional money. I mean, there's a lot of really good games that have come out recently. I picked up Dragon Quest 11, which I haven't even dived into yet because I'm trying to finish Fire Emblem first. But Yeah, I should wait. I should wait until I finish a game, but I just like, oh, should buy that. So, but yeah, I'll eventually get the Sega Mega Drive Mini. Okay, what do you want to see now? What do you want to see? Yeah, Colin, I'll be sending this to you on Monday, Colin. So thank you very much for your purchase. Just. Oh dear! Now I've made a mess of things. Okay. Okay, what do you want to see next? Did you play Link's Awakening? Yes, back in '93 or '94. The new one, not yet. Which is strange because it's my favorite 2D Zelda. So it should have been an insta buy, but I don't know. Just now, if someone would like to buy it for me, that'd be cool. Okay. Yeah. Colin, did you need Panzer Dragoon Saga as well? Is that a game you need? I mean, it's the Japanese version, so I don't know. I don't know what your level of Japanese is, but it's a lot cheaper than the English version. All right. Okay. What do we want to play? The Angry Bunny one? Was that the consensus? Street Racer. All right. Okay. So, Street Racer by Ubisoft. So you know it's going to be good. Would you be willing to trade for a copy of... Hold on. Would you be willing to trade for a copy of Link's Awakening on Switch? Willing to trade what? Yeah. I can give you the equivalent value of store credit if you want to get yeah. There's some Switch games I want. So yeah, if anybody wants a bunch of store credit, I'm also looking to pick up. I would like a copy of that Ghostbusters game that just came out. That's the other one from the US I'm looking forward to. Okay. Okay, so let's try Street Racer. Okay, guys, what year do you want it to be? You see, this is all part of Emmett. This is part of time traveling. You know what? What time is it now? Wow. All right. New Ghostbusters 2. Oh, yeah. That is a good one. Hard to get, though. All right, here we go. True Motion is a registered trademark of the Duck Corporation. Ooh, that's another game I need to get. What? 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 Do not want. Micro? Normal? Normal? Ah.
Look out! Here they go!
Sorry. It's got an 8-player mode? That's kind of neat. Championship. Bronze. All right, should I be Beard Papa, the Hulk, Stereotype, The Rock, Old Arnold Schwarzenegger, The Girl, Ready for Adventure, or it's E Honda. Okay, who should I be? Street Racer goes up against the mysterious Racer Y, who is actually Street's brother. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Magical Knight Cotton? Oh, nice. Okay, okay, I think it's between Stereotype and The Girl. Let's go with The Girl. Because her car farts or something. Okay. Street Racer 2 Turbo. That's incredibly loud. Okay. Continue. All right. It reminds me a lot of Mario Kart. Okay. Forward is jump. A lot of pop in. Dynamite. Oh, I can fight. I can whip things. What? 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 The track is really short. Just gonna hop. Okay, I can whip people with my hair apparently. Okay, how do I stop jumping? I'm gonna whip you with my hair. I can't. What? There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna whip you with my hair. Maybe I should focus on racing rather than trying very hard to whip people with my hair. So where does the rabbit play into this? Well, it's a 10-lap race. I'm going to come in dead last. Or maybe not. Huh. It is interesting. Yeah, it does look. Yeah, the cars seem to be sprites, and it's very similar to like a Mode 7 game. So this game came out on 16-bit consoles, and this is the I don't know, like an enhanced version of it. It's kind of interesting. And all the text is in English, so this is a very import-friendly game. I'll put that up on the store probably tomorrow. Okay. The track is a single texture that is loaded once at the start. That's actually very possible because the scrolling is really. What do we want to see now? I've got the Phantasy Star Collection, X Japan, that Parappa Wannabe game, Virtual Volleyball, Monster Slider. I could save that one for Halloween. And I got some Dreamcast games as well, if I want to hook that thing up. Ugh, getting tired. So anyway, I'm going to buy Ring Fit Adventure. I've decided that I'm going to do that, and I'm going to attempt to lose weight like I did with Wii Fit. I lost 8 kilos with Wii Fit before my wedding, so that tells you how long ago that was. I documented all of it on a blog on 4-Color Rebellion. So I'm going to try to do that again. Maybe not a blog because I don't have a blog, but I'm thinking of doing weekly videos where I update everyone on my progress. But I don't know because it would involve me taking off my shirt. So I don't know. Does that blog still exist? It doesn't. It doesn't. 4-Color Rebellion switched over to a Tumblr something. They used to be WordPress and they switched to something else, and all the old pages got lost in the turnover process. So almost everything that I wrote for the 6 or so years that I wrote for that is gone. And so the Penny Arcade linked to my Wii Fit thing, and that was giving me a lot of fame. But that link's dead now, so I'll join you in this race to lose weight. So my goal is right now, I'm eating as many donuts as possible so that I can gain tons of weight so the result looks impressive. At least that's what I tell myself. I'm just really hungry. All right. The X Japan thing? Sure, we can check that out. Can you store all of the sweat generated through Ring Fit for illustrative purposes? Oh yeah, that would make sense. Okay, so this is an X Japan game, which is kind of a rare one, actually. This came out about a year before Hide's suicide, if I remember correctly. That was in '97. Anyway, so this still has the original lineup with Hide, and this is the only X Japan game that was ever made, and it's a pretty rare one, actually. I was very surprised when I saw it at the store. I paid more than I'd like to pay, but I don't know. I like X Japan, and I've never tried this game before. And I don't think it's actually a game. It's probably more like the Iron Chef one. It's probably more of a interactive thing. Let's give it a try. Virtual Shock is a playoff of the VHS and Laserdisc they released called Visual Shock. Dum, dum, dum. Ooh, I got to be careful with X Japan stuff because I might get copyright claimed on this one. So if they start playing an actual song, I might. Whoa, Sega Saturn sponsored this tour? That's kind of interesting. Who is this guy?
Ah, you're the cameraman, aren't you?
What?
Luke,
It's in English?
magazine. Nice to meet you. Sorry about the short notice. I wrote today's schedule on a sheet, so please take pictures according to it. Also, this is the pass you need to get backstage. So let's get started with no time to lose.
Whoa, it's a virtual cameraman game. I don't think I've ever played one of these that isn't a red label game. Okay, this is kind of cool.
Okay, here's your camera.
Oh my goodness, it's
And
all
it's
in
already
English.
loaded.
This is so
Let's see.
cool.
Maybe backstage. And when the concert gets started, I'll see you in the press room. The elevator is over there, and the green room is to go to the meeting. So you take it easy, and I'll see you later.
Okay, so we've got mist style, D style controls. Okay, this is actually really, really cool. Okay. Oh my goodness. What? Can't go that way. Jump scare. Well, that was a pretty quick playthrough. Will you continue? Yes. Okay. So, what have we learned? Don't go down that hallway because the angriest man in Japan will jump out at you. Okay. All right. Should I talk to the band? Can I do anything? Okay. All right. Sex. Okay, that's their set list. And the garbage can. Oh, I'm scared. Is that guy gonna jump out at me? Okay, here we go. This guy looks friendly. This guy will be friendly. Yeah, he looks friendly.
No, you can't come in here. No.
Oh man, I love this game. Okay. Can I go in here? Production room. So it's not just a cameraman game. There's an actual like adventure, like mist like adventure game elements to it. It really does feel a lot like D, the way that game works. What did I get? What did I take? Is that a box of condoms? What? Huh? Hold on. Oh, film. Okay. Yeah, shows where my mind went. Okay. Because of course film is next to the coffee. Take that jacket. Steal everything. Anything okay, I've got film now. Anything else I can take? Nope. All right. Film. No. Okay, can't do anything yet. Okay. What do you guys think? Was there a turn I could have made, or is this just the instant death room? Hold on. Okay. Stop. Okay. Which way led to death? Was it that way? Oh, I don't remember. Okay. Okay, there's nothing this way. I'm so scared. This really does feel like a horror game. I'm getting out of here. Oh yeah, it would mean X Japan wasn't invited to Kohaku. Kohaku is the countdown program. I don't know if X Japan ever was in Kohaku though. Oh, haha! You get. I love this game. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I was thinking of selling this one, but this is part of the permanent collection now. Oh my goodness, this is wonderful. I get. Okay, so I've got. What have I got? I've got a camera. I got film. Can I go now? I must have to find something. Tokyo Patrol staff room? All right. There's a lot of ashtrays here. Coat hangers. Anything else? Nope. Glad we went in there. I'm guessing there'll be other things going on there later. All right. I think I need a camera. I think that's where we're going. Oh, who's this guy?
Good morning, sir. Can I see your pass, please? That's a backstage pass, I'm afraid. You'll need an all-area pass to come in here.
Why did they think that they should make it all in English? I mean, I love it. I love it that it is, because that makes it incredibly playable. But all right. Well, this looks imposing. All right. X Japan and its staff exclusively of white guys. Pasty white guy. Oh wait, no. There was the black guy as well. But like, I guess there was angry Japanese man as well. So we've been in here. Okay, guys, what have I missed? I need a backstage pass somewhere. You see, I can't go into all of the press room. There we go. This sounds promising. Look at my laptop. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't go any closer to it. Can I turn? Ah, that looks right. Huh? Huh? Ugh. Come on, let me play with my laptop. That looks like an old MacBook. Apparently they have a press pass just lying around, and I've got to find it. Without getting my game over screen. All right. You know, for a game about a band, wouldn't it be cool if there was background music of any sort? Oh!
撮影の許可はもらってんでしょ。セキュリティに言えば俺パス発行できますよ。
業務連絡メンバーが全員です。
Oh, that's where my camera get happened. Or lens get. Okay. Oh no, stop moving. Okay. Dancer's room. Okay. Maybe. This game is so fun. It's very tense too. Okay, what's this room? Dancer's room. Okay, another dancer's room. Okay, I can't enter that one either. Okay. What's this room? Fine. How about this one? Okay, that's a blank wall. Okay. Oh, I'm so nervous. Can't go that way. All right. If I were a press pass, where would I be? Oh, did I go that way? Okay, that's just blank wall. Let me in. I'm the President of the United States. All right, fine. No, came from there. All right. Ugh. It's like Myst, but harder. All right. Where haven't we been? Been there. Been there. Can't go there. No stopping there. Okay, seen this dude. Press room. Turned out to be a no-go, right? Oh yeah, that's where we found the... Okay, I'm gonna look a bit more. It's a stopwatch. Can I have it? Nope. There's a jacket. Can I have it? Nope. There's some ashtrays, a hat. Okay. Wait, that's definitely where I came from. Wait, did I go down this way? Pretty sure I did. Yep. But did I go everywhere? Not gonna talk to you. Okay, I can't stop there.
Good morning, sir. Can I see your pass, please? That's a backstage pass, I'm afraid. You'll need an all-area pass to come in here.
Acting. Can I switch passes? No. All right. I'm getting stumped, guys. No. Then you'd think I'd be able to take this. Or there'd be something to do. This press room looks worse than the press room at Tokyo Game Show. Okay, we've definitely been down that way. But did I go in this room? Operating main office? I bet I did. Sure did. It's very interesting that everything is in English. It's really, really interesting.
No, you can't come in here. No.
Thank you. So helpful. All right. Anything I missed, guys? Oh, maybe I had to show that guy my press pass? I mean, my backstage pass? All right. I don't even know where my jump scare is anymore. Yeah, you'd think I'd be if I'd been thrown out of here by now. Nope. Maybe when I got my game over that first time, I actually died. And this is the afterlife. Okay. Can I interact with any of these things? Let's press different buttons. No. Okay. I don't know, guys. I'm getting confused. Anyone want to go see if there's a walkthrough somewhere online? Fine. This is a very nice setting for a horror game, though, yeah. All right. Been in there. Did I go in there from this angle? Maybe I didn't go in there from this angle. And there. Ugh. This is getting boring. Should I check the manual? Sounds like something I should do. The R button does something? Okay, the Y, Z buttons don't do anything. Okay, the A button. Okay. All right, so here's the things I'm looking for. Right here. I'm looking for, what's that? Backstage pass, press pass, all area pass, film, bottled water, osake, and the lens. Now I found the lens, so I need to find these other things. And these are the people I'm going to run into. I've ran into a lot of them. Okay. And there's going to be more. And one of them is going to be computer animated. Okay. That's interesting. All right. Don't give up. You can do this. Be on the lookout for bottled water, everyone. I think that's the key. This looks like the place bottled water would be. Press all the buttons. How is there no bottled water here? Maybe I need to find a bottle. Maybe I need to invent bottled water. Wait, what was that? Production room. I know I've been in here before. Nope, can't turn around. Production room sucks. It's like the Stanley Parable. Maybe I didn't look in here enough. Something's happening.
Huh, who did you ask? You're talking about Alaria Pass, right? I think you should talk to the production staff. See ya.
Oh, progress. Progress. Okay, I need to talk to the production staff. This really is an adventure game. Does anyone remember where the production room is? It's not there. Okay, progress is being made. It's a press room. It's not what I wanted. Unless they put out bottled water. They have not. It is a wild goose chase. Okay, is this the production room? Operating room. Calling Dr. Howard. Dr. Fine. Dr. Howard. Okay. Isn't everyone glad they tuned into the stream? All right. Let's find the production room. Nyuk, 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 nyuk. All right. Does it feel like production rooms are around here? I feel like this is not the right place. I have a strong feeling this is not the right place. Oh, probably Giuliani's fault. Production room? No. Production room. Ugh. Did we already get the compass and map for this dungeon? We have not. Like the Blair Witch Project. Except creepier. I should make my own map. You're right. Where's my graph paper? Why does GameFAQs not have a map of this up? Maybe they do. All right. Let's find the production room. Sometimes. All right. Okay. No. Press room. Production room? Yay! Yes!
All area pass. I mean, you're one of those cameramen, right?
You're one of those cameramen I've been hearing so much about.
Okay. Here we go.
This game is called X Japan Virtual Shock 1. Something's happening. I think I can go through now. Yes?
Hey, there's no way. You can't disturb the rehearsal. No way.
This is the most unhelpful guy. Oh. But he has too many hit points, so I'm not going to try to go through there. Okay. He's not going to let me through, but maybe that other dude will let me through. Sorted. All right. Yeah, this guy's going to let me through now. I betcha.
Good morning, sir. Can I see your pass, please?
Yeah.
You're a cameraman.
Yes!
Please come in.
Yes! Progress. Yes! What floor? Uh-oh. I don't know. Are we on 1 now? Okay, 2. Different floor? Did not hear the elevator. Again, for a game that is supposed to be based on a rock band, there is no sound. Oh, you linked me to the walkthrough of the game? There is a walkthrough. But again, this is a game that you could totally play without knowing Japanese, which is not what I would have expected from this one. Okay. I feel there's not going to be much on this floor. Hada's room. What can I steal? I'm going to steal that. Hada's one of the members of. He's yeah, right there. Okay, can I steal it? I mean, if I can't steal it, really, what is the point? Fine. Won't steal the guitar. Steal his clothes. Fine. It's weird that the freeze frame is lower resolution than the video. Very strange. Yoshiki's room.
Who are you? What are you doing? You can't come in here right now. There's a meeting going on. You're going to have to leave.
Acting.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Acting. Yoshiki's room. I don't want to go to Hide's room because he might be autoerotically asphyxiating. Oh, too soon? Massage room? Ho ho ho! What? But I'm the president of the United States. Toshi's room. Come on, Toshi. Come on. Toshi's room looks almost exactly the same. Oh, can I steal it? This game, I'm gonna go on, rate this on Amazon. 2 stars, not enough guitar stealing. Yeah. All right. What?
Oh, are you one of the staff? Could you take this to Mr. Heath?
Bottled water! You get!
業務連絡。リハーサルが予定より若干しております。よろしくお願いします。
Oh, yeah. Ooh, sliding doors. I can't go through. Okay. This is wonderful. I really feel like I'm backstage. Heath's room.
ミネラルウォーターね。ヒースさん今いないよ。リハーサルじゃないのかな。
Heath's not here right now. Thanks for the mineral water. Thanks for breaking my cow lamp. All right. Catering room. Let's get some foods. Hey. Jelly bellies? It's a bunch of jelly bellies. Can I eat those? Can I do anything? Can I interact? I cannot. So catering is Snickers, jelly bellies, let's say Tim Tams, and a bunch of booze. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh. Haha. It'd be very ironic if this is the only game I ever beat on stream. Yeah. Toilet. Oh. That is a non-interactive toilet. Hide's room. Oh.
今ちょっとダメ。取り込み中だから後にして。
Fine. Can't go into the ladies' room? But I'm the president. All right. Where's the elevator? I've lost my elevator. This game is way better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be like, I don't know, just a like that Iron Chef game, I think. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's dummy. You can forbidden. All right. Well, that eliminates one floor. Okay. Also forbidden. Interesting. All right. Huh. Okay, Satoshi, why don't you check out that walkthrough? Ugh. Where'd he come from? Can I go in now? Can I feel like a lot has changed, so I should be able to do new things. Press room. Still nothing. Can I save? There's no save, is there? Can I go through here now? My guess is no.
Are you talking about Mr. Heath?
Oh.
Huh. Water, sir? Okay, come on in.
Hey, that was easy. Oh, I'm tripping balls. Okay, that was my chance. I think I might be wasting film. I'm not used to playing these games where I'm not trying to get a panty shot. That's a good shot. That's a money shot. What happened? Man, what was in that water? So I gotta go to Toshi's room and answer the phone. Okay. All right. Stop taking photos. You only have 20 shots and these last 4 shoots. Oh, shoot. All right. Well, you know what? That might be enough of this game. I don't know. What do you guys think? But pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised with this one. Interestingly enough, this game was made by SEGA itself. Do I have any licorice left? I do not. I've been out of licorice for weeks. I'm jonesing for some licorice or some of X-Japan's special water. Oh man, this is great. So yeah, this is made right by SEGA. That's interesting. That was probably a pretty... What I really enjoyed about this game was how in the very beginning, immediately I died. Yeah. I will go out today and see if I can get Zelda and or Ghostbusters. Oh. I mean, Zelda is something I can pick up locally in Japan as well, but Ghostbusters... Is it GameStop exclusive in Canada too? I don't mind Canadian copies. I got nothing wrong with Canada. Because the Switch is #region free. You're going to buy what? What are you going to buy? Daniel, I think I'm going to buy it. Oosh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we didn't even hook up the Dreamcast in the end. That's okay. I don't know. I'm not actually that tired. Let's see. I have no idea if it's in Canada. I'm going to ask. And that could be that we Canadians get like one copy. But yeah, in general, I'm willing to trade store credit. I'm willing to trade store credit for games that I'm looking for. So yeah, if that works out for you to do me a favor that way, that would be cool because the acquisition of games is important to me. But to tell you the truth, the Zelda one, I don't know if I need a U.S. or Canadian copy of it though, because the Japanese copy is fully region free. So I mean, full English on there. So I don't know. Could you explain, Satoshi Matrix? Could you explain how the Dreamcast palette-based lighting system works? I can't explain that one. So anyway, Satoshi, we'll talk a little later. Yes, Link's Awakening is a good game, and I hear the remake is wonderful as well. Yeah. Because Satoshi, you're an expert on everything, right? No? Okay, well, I think I lost a lot of people during the X-Japan part of the stream. I'm sorry. I was very amused. I was very amused. But perhaps I was alone in that. Oh, sorry. Gosh. Satoshi is amazing. Satoshi knows everything. At least everything. Well, a lot of stuff. Satoshi knows a lot of stuff. I don't know. I keep feeling I'm not that tired, but I am yawning frequently. Favorite? Oh yeah, let's do a little question and answer time at the end. My favorite Japanese candy? Favorite Japanese candy? The long gummies? Those are pretty good. I like the ads. I don't know. Favorite Japanese candy? Just Japanese have... Oh, Black Thunder. It's these little candy bars. Very tasty. I like those. I don't know. I mean, a lot of the candies that they eat here are, things like Kit Kat and Snickers bars and things like that, which you can get any country, basically. As you may have heard, I got a Vectrix and 7 games with overlays and manuals for $350 Canadian this week. That is a good deal. That is a really good deal. I've always wanted to get a Vectrix. I think that ship has sailed. The ones in Japan are so expensive, and the ones outside of Japan, the shipping is so expensive. So that's okay. That's okay. But that's awesome. Hope you do videos on it. I really do. Oh, there they are. Here's the 3DO versions of the Emmet games as well. And I bought them back when 3DO games were super cheap for 500 yen each, way back in the day. I'll do an unboxing of this one sometime as well. So. Vinnk, do you like System of a Down? I haven't heard a lot of their stuff, but the stuff I've heard I thought was pretty good. I mean, it's a CRT. Yeah, the Vectrix. Oof. Okay, any last questions or something you want to see real quick? Otherwise, I should be back on my normal stream schedule now. I don't have many other events coming up, but I've been awake for about 20 hours now, so I should probably get some sleep at some point. Which I say right now, I say I'm going to go and go to sleep right now, but I will Galgun Pixies. That might be one, because that does not have English on the Japanese card. That might. Why don't you see if you can find that one? That one might be one that I need to get. Oh, Gun Pixies? What? Galgun Pixies and Gun Pixies are different? Oh, it's not part of that series? Shows how much I know. I don't follow enough. Yeah, but anyway, Satoshi, hit me up on the Discord and let's see if we can arrange a trade. What kind of cell phone do I have? I have an iPhone 6, 7. I think it's a 7. Doesn't say on it, does it? It's this one. Yeah, it just says iPhone. Cha-chan. You should get a 10. Yeah, probably. Vinnk, would you mod your CRT for RGB? My CRT sucks, so no, probably not. Do you want me to pick you up an extra copy of Gun Pixies over Zelda? I mean, Zelda's definitely the better game, but Zelda's one that I can get here. I don't know. Let's talk about it in the Discord. I'll have to think about that. You shopping tomorrow? It's funny making trades on. But yeah, I'm willing to trade. You see, that's the problem. That's the problem with not just being someone who sells video games, but is also a player of video games, is that I have terrible business acumen, because it just gets reinvested into acquiring more games. Should do something else. I think I'm looking for a PVM or BVM with good RGB. SOS LOL. Barbecue. Sorry, PVM, personal. I'm not sure what. Sorry, I don't know what those terms mean. I gotta say I'm not very good with the whole display technology thing. I've never owned a really nice TV, so okay. Zelda is a masterpiece with music and adventure, but football in the groin has a football in the groin. That's true. Zelda is fun, but football in the groin is funny. True. Ah, those are professional broadcast monitors. Thank you. See? Satoshi Matrix. He knows all that stuff. Professional video monitors. Okay. Even when I worked at like when I did stage crews and things, a lot of the video monitors they had were old Commodore 64 monitors, which I thought was kind of interesting. Yeah, the CRT I have is from the mid-90s. It's a Panasonic, and I lost, and I never had a remote control for it because it was just given to me, and so I can't remove the title in the top. Those weren't sold to the Seems like every crew has their own terminology. Fan of The Simpsons? Have you seen any fish bulbs around Japan? Fan of The Simpsons. I am a fan of The Simpsons, but I have not watched probably the last 8 seasons, I would say. But I quite enjoyed it in the 90s and I'd say early 2000s. I used to watch it pretty frequently. It's very quotable, but I'm remembering right now that I was at a conference in 2002, I think, and there was a singer there called Annika Bentley who was handing out water guns with Simpsons quotes on them. And at the time, I remember thinking, "Wow, there's been a lot of seasons of The Simpsons. It's amazing that that show's still going on." That was 17 years ago that I thought that it was amazing that The Simpsons was still going on. Anyway, I already modded my crappy CRT for RGB and it looks pretty good. Oh, that's good. That's good. Most shows are very short-lived. Yeah. I don't know. Simpsons, I don't know. I just don't feel I'm missing much by not watching it. South Park's kind of hit and miss, the newer seasons, which I also don't really watch. I think I'm 4 seasons behind on that one. Stopped Family Guy altogether because, I don't know, it's written by manatees. But yeah, don't follow a lot of the cartoons. Don't know what's on Adult Swim these days. Not really following that kind of stuff. I knotted my super bed by pulling the tabs off. That's the extent of my abilities. I modded? Super bed. I knotted my super bed. Oh, Super NES. Okay. I thought there was some joke in there, like you modified your bed mattress by like cutting the tag off, which is technically illegal. Vinnk, did you order limited run Switch release of Fairy Fencer? I didn't. I think it's still going, but I didn't, and I don't think I will. I know it's a compile heart game, and I'd like to own that, but like they've got a lot of other. The best thing people can do is start buying from my store if they want to see me play all these games. Oh yeah, I think I missed it. No, is it? Did I? No, it's still up. It's still up, and I also wanted to get Blazing Chrome because I hear that's pretty good. But Fairy Fencer until when? When does it end? October 18th. Okay, I got a few more days to stew about that one. Yeah. I knotted my super bed. It's the name of my first album. I knotted my super bed. Sweet. All right. But anyway, again, as always, thanks for joining me. Sorry that we played way too much Virtual Shock from X-Japan. Vinnk, remember when arcade games costed $0.25? Yep, I do. I do. It doesn't feel that long ago. And I remember that the really new games would cost 50 cents, which I thought was Highway Robbery. One of those games that cost 50 cents was Dragon's Lair. I remember when F-Zero AX came out, $1 per play. Yeah, that seems ludicrous. Ludicrous. And now, I don't think arcade machines even take quarters anymore. You have like wristbands, or you have like apparently Chuck E. Cheese stopped with the coins. You don't have tokens anymore. So I've heard. I haven't been to a Chuck E. Cheese in a very long time. That it's all point-based now. So they do cards. Yeah, stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, I guess it makes sense. But I think Street Fighter 2 at the bowling alley I was at when it first came out cost 50 cents. I think so. I think NBA Jam did as well when it first came out, but then it dropped down to 25 cents. NBA Jam, that was fun. Not much of again, I'm not much of a sports game fan, but arcadey sports games, I like those a lot. So they raised the sales tax 2% here in Japan. That doesn't sound like a lot. It shouldn't affect much at all. But like a lot of companies took that as the opportunity to raise prices kind of across the board on a lot of stuff. So like for example, Book Off, a lot of their very cheap CDs, games, manga, books, things like that were 108 yen. And you'd think that they would raise them to 110 yen to cover the new tax, but a lot of them got bumped up to 200 or 300 yen, which is strange because those aren't even numbers that factor in the tax. It's not bumping up to 220 yen or 330 yen, but like the actual numbers 200 and 300. I don't know why, but that's going to definitely affect the bottom line on I mean, that's just on the lower end, but the upper end, a lot of the stuff got bumped up too, and so that's going to affect my bottom line on a lot of the stuff I pick up for people. Again, I've decided not to raise the prices of my existing inventory in the shop. I'm gonna keep everything priced down, but but when I restock, my prices might be a little higher. So just keep that in mind. If there's something you want from my shop, this is a good time to get it before I have to. Again, I'm going to try to keep the prices as low as possible because it's of no benefit to me to overcharge because then nobody buys anything. But yeah, I'll keep shopping till my wife drags me away. Yep, I feel that. What's the reason for the sales tax increase? Declining birth rates, aging population, Abe, the Prime Minister of Japan, wanting to set up an army. I don't know. It depends who you ask. They say that it's going to help to restore pensions. I mean, not that they've been taken away, but like as the population ages, there's less and less young people, so they need money to keep the government running and things like that. But it seems very much to affect people like me much more than people with the means to. But I mean, that's the world. That's the world in general, though. Rich get richer. But it depends who you ask. And I don't understand the intricacies so well of Japanese politics, so I don't know. But yeah, it's Abenomics. Abenomics. Yeah, exactly. Abenomics, which is kind of a very kind of the kind of a trickle down sort of thing. But yeah. So a lot of people are using this as an opportunity as well of curbing some of their spending. So like it's going to be bad all around because stores are raising their prices, people are buying less. I mean, it'll even out hopefully, but still, it's kind of unfortunate for your game shopper. Whew. Oh, sorry. And sorry, Fabian, I wasn't able to answer a lot of your questions. I know a lot about the games and a lot of about the makers and things like that, but hardware, I'm just not good. I don't mod things. I don't know a lot about that. But if you got some questions specifically about games, I could probably help you out. Okay, well, I think that might be it for this evening. Sorry that it kind of peters out at the end. I'm just getting tired. But thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you very much, Fabian. It's nice to talk with you too. I'll probably do one of these again next Saturday. If you are not in the Discord already, that's a good place to join to find out what I'm going to do and to suggest what I stream. Okay, Satoshi, if you can get the copy of Ghostbusters for $30, which is what it's going for in the US, or the Canadian equivalent of $30, yeah, pick that up. I would love to get one of those. Yep. Sorry, my iPhone embarrassed me. No, not at all. I was figuring I was like not in on some joke. I'm like, oh, I nodded my bed. I was like, I almost was going to be like, oh, I get it. You nodded your bed, pretend that I understood, because that's what stupid people do to like, but then I'm like, no, maybe, yeah. All right. It'll be $44. Is that the exchange rate for $30 US right now? 44? Oh my goodness. What's that in yen? What's that in American? That's what my mom does. Yeah. Sometimes my wife just like nods and agrees to things and then was like, actually, what was the meaning of that? I do the same all the time. Okay. Anyway, Satoshi, hit me up on the Discord and about. Okay, that's reasonable. That's reasonable. But yeah, Satoshi, hit me up on the Discord and thanks everyone for tuning in today. And I will see you in the Atode. And Atode is Japanese for later. Don't use it like that. That's a really stupid use of Japanese. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Now the awkward part where I try to end the stream doesn't just end regularly. There we go.